If you're currently paying for more than one AI subscription, you're almost certainly throwing $20 a month straight into the trash. We have reached a point where ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude are all incredibly powerful. Today, I'm going to put them through a real-life gauntlet to figure out which one actually deserves your hard-earned cash. ChatGPT is that reliable guy who has been at the company for years and knows a little bit about everything. Gemini is the new hire who is glued to Google search and has the entire internet at his fingertips instantly. And Claude is the quiet genius who reads entire books in seconds and writes better than most professional authors. But which one helps you get your actual work done? To find out, I didn't run some boring technical benchmark. I gave them all the exact same 3 tasks that normal people actually do. The first test was the planner test. I asked all 3 to plan a weekend trip to Chicago with a tight budget of $500, including flights and food. ChatGPT gave me a beautiful itinerary, transportation option, hotels, and cheap eats. But there was a catch. It didn't have real-time access to flight prices unless I used a specific plugin or browsing tool, and even then, it felt a bit clunky. Then I tried Gemini. Because Gemini is built by Google, it instantly pulled real data from Google with actual prices. If you live your life inside the Google ecosystem, this is a massive advantage. It felt less like a chatbot and more like a superpowered search engine. Claude, on the other hand, struggled here. It gave great general advice on where to go, but it couldn't book the flights or check live prices. So for up-to-the-minute planning, Gemini took the lead. But then came the second test, and this is where things got surprising. I asked them to write an apology email. ChatGPT wrote an email that was fine, but it sounded like a robot wrote it. It used words like deepest apologies. Gemini was even worse. It was short, cold, and felt like a template. But Claude absolutely crushed this test. Claude wrote an email that sounded human. This is a known fact among power users that Claude is often considered the best writer of the 3 because it focuses heavily on nuance and tone. I uploaded a massive 40-page PDF file and asked to find one specific detail. This tests what is called the context window, which is basically how much information the AI can hold in its brain at once. ChatGPT did a good job, but it missed a subtle nuance in the data. Gemini gave me a summary but started hallucinating. Claude, however, didn't just find the fact. It explained why that fact mattered in the context of the whole 40 pages. Claude has a massive memory bank compared to the basic versions of the others, making it the king of analyzing documents. So, who wins the $20 showdown? That is plugged into the news and works with your Google Docs, stick with Gemini. If you need a creative partner to help you write, brainstorm, and sound more professional, switch to Claude. And if you want a solid all-rounder that has the best voice mode generation, keep ChatGPT. I want to know what you think. Comment below and make sure you hit that subscribe button.